YouTube. Welcome back to the Investing on a 9 to 5 YouTube channel. It's your boy, the Dividend Dog. And on tonight's video, we'll be talking about the one energy stock to buy in 2023. But before we dive in, I wanted to give all you guys a shout out there for hitting the subscribe button to the channel. It's helping us grow, and also hitting the like button on all of our videos as well, and keeping up with the comments as well, guys. We definitely appreciate the engagement, and we also look forward to more of it. So let's dive into the video today. We'll be talking about energy transfer, ticker symbol ET. So energy transfer, they're located down in Dallas, Texas. They were founded in 1966. They own and operate approximately 11,000 miles of like natural gas pipelines. So they basically provide and store and sell natural gas to electric utility companies, independent power plants, local distribution, and industrial end users like Sunoco, which you guys see here. And they also are, very instrumental on providing a lot of like natural gas liquids to provide like things that we use in our everyday life. And on this next video, if you guys wanted to sit back and watch, it's only 30 seconds, but it'll tell you about what ET is. So as you guys can see in that video, how all the products that we basically use and need every day, ET is responsible for the chemicals to the companies that we use to make that. Sorry about that. So this is the ticker ET. This is the price here that it closed out at. It's $12.67 right now. This past year, 2022, it is up. Went up 34 percent over the year, beating the S&P 500. So it definitely outperforming, kicked the S&P 500's butt, and it's why it's definitely in my portfolio. And I think it should be in a lot of you guys' portfolio as well. So we'll take a dive in. Like I said, we'll take a look at their numbers and see who they are. Once again, 1267 price here. Earnings per share is 134. Market cap 39 billion-dollar market cap. Fair value right here for Yahoo Finance. I don't know what the heck they're talking about, but they are definitely blowing smoke on that one. So right here they got a 1 year target estimate date at $16.38, guys. Here, so this as you guys can see, very powerful company here. Once again, it's a great company that, like I said, that we use every single day, that's very instrumental into our life. 5 years, it's down 27.5%, which I think is a good thing for long-term investors, catching a good company that the market is definitely mispricing. As you guys can see, we're starting to make some progress here. I highlighted right here in the yellow, is where I purchased in, and we're already have made some progress here in the last, I would say, 2 years here of holding the stock. So this is just showing the skeleton underneath of ET, of how the cash flow flows through the company and back to the investors' pockets. So as you can see, they have terminals and all of these processing facilities, all in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana. You got Arkansas, so all within the Midwest and some parts of the Northeast as well. So that shows you guys, they are very spread out, and there's cash flow going through those pipelines for us. So this is basically how they function to get it to the end user. They just the transport, and they hold and store. They don't do any type of like making or putting everything together. They just transport it and store it and get it back to the end user here, which will be us. So the end users are industrials, residentials, petrochemicals, transportation, power generation. So things that we need every single day to function here, guys. And one big thing that ET prides themselves on is they are heavy with acquisitions, meaning like they acquire companies. So as you can see, they have a long history. Starting back in '04, they've purchased a company just to acquire them to have basically more cash flow. And one company that I like to see when I was first doing research on this company was Sunoco gas stations. I see Sunoco gas stations everywhere. They are. I used to go to them every day after school, so there's still one there right where my parents live at. So they are, gas stations. Everyone needs gas. Um, Stores, they have stuff in there for accessories, food, drinks. So it's a continuous cash flow. Customers are going in and out all the time into these companies, and then the others as well. So like you got to realize basically much needed here. And these are the storage facilities that they own and where they store the terminals where they store all of their assets. So they got an 8.37 yield, which is over the 5% threshold that I, normally like to have my companies at if I'm going to go long on them. But this company here provides, energy. So they have a little bit higher yield, a little bit higher risk, but I'm willing to take that risk with this company. Not financial advice for anyone out there. But got the 8.37 yield. Great PE ratio 9.41, 4 PE ratio 7.9. Earnings per share solid. Earnings per share this year obviously was increased a lot. Sales this year or the past 5 years is up 16.2%. Good to see. Payout ratio is at 56%, guys. So that is solid payout ratio for a company that has a lot of assets and that has a lot of cash flow flowing through it, meaning that one, they can pay out the dividend with this payout ratio, and two, one thing companies do is they invest it back into the company. They buy back more shares, or they go out and do acquisitions, such as ET does. They go out and get more companies to give us more cash flow, and they got a target price here for it at 16.31 here for this year. So we're going to dive into their earnings report. Earnings, which was solid, but one thing that stood out to me was they obviously was the great cash flow, but the EBITDA of 3.1 billion, which was up 20% year over year, which was awesome because of the acquisition. Once again, back in 2021, EBITDA means that generate cash flow based on the operating performance of the company. Back cash flow. Once again, back to us. He does have a high amount of debt that they are currently paying down right now. But one of the reasons why I like them is because they are planning to reduce the debt, and they're also planning to get the dividend back to where it was pre-COVID levels. But by doing that, it increases our value into the company. And it also helps them in return, gives better price appreciation on the stock. As you guys could see, in 2021, the dividend was cut from $1.07 and went all the way down to $1 or from $1.07 to 61 cents. Now management has made it an effort to get the dividend back to pre-COVID levels, which was at $1.22. So granted, I was not into the company when they cut the dividend. I was into the company when they just now started to um to raise it back up to where it's at now. So this here didn't affect me, but I got all the good news and did the research, which we're going over now, that they plan on getting this back to here. So one, I took it as an opportunity to get the dividend growth back to the pre-COVID level, and also the capital gains from the price appreciation that ET is growing as well, back to more likely the pre-COVID levels with the volume and what we've seen on the previous slides here. So ET's got a forecast price of 17.25 ratings. Nothing to go and clear out your bank account and go all in on it. Just to give you just a little hindsight, just to say, okay, companies making direction, analysts are seeing it. The market's got it priced out pretty good. So hopefully we'll start to see some traction here. But as you can see, we're making positive traction. I like to also look at who owns it within it. So since January 2021, ET's insiders, they've purchased 29 million shares of the company. So that's amazing to see that one, the employees believe in it while they work there, and then the executive chairman recently in November of 2022 purchased 37 million shares. So it just shows you that the company's insiders that work there believe in what they what they're saying in the articles, what they're saying on the earnings report calls, etc. And compared to their peers in the S&P 500, you know, ET owns the insidership for ET is way higher than any other company, including their peers, S&P and S&P 500 Energy. So good signs here for a long term. And the dividend, which was 70% increase over the third quarter of 2021, and it's 15% increase over the second quarter of 2022 of last year. So it's just, once again, it's just another step to shows that Energy Transfer ET. They're making sure they're going to be adding that value back to unit holders while maintaining, that has got it ranked that as an undervalued company. I think it's undervalued as well. Once again, Morningstar's got it at a 1750. We saw tip ranks around 1734, I think, or around 1750. So once again, they still have a high outside on the company. I'll give you guys a snapshot of my ET returns here over the past 2 years of holding them. I've accumulated 200 shares with dividend reinvestments and so on, and I have an average price at 10.97, and my total price is up is $340, up 15% over in 2 years. So once again, solid returns on my end for purchasing the company. Once again, I was purchasing it when it was at $8.90, getting into $9. So I was purchasing it heavy, and starting to collect the dividends now coming through. And yeah, guys, this is ET. Wanted to give you guys a rundown of who they are and what they do and how they make their money. This is, once again, not financial advice on what to do for your portfolio. This is just me talking smack through a mic on YouTube on a Saturday. Hey, it's funny that I said Saturday, but today's really Monday. My days are messed up. Let me get out of here, guys. Once again, it's the Dividend Dog on the Investing on a 9 to 5 YouTube channel. Once again, thank you guys again for subscribing to the channel. And if you're new out there, please hit the like and subscribe button and comment down what was your favorite part of the video. Let me know. I will catch you guys on the next video.